Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute time frame in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of time, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30-minute time slices. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just literally the past 3 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do that time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis. I think this is now my 3rd day in a row. But regardless, that's where all these green and red line annotations are coming from. And first thing I want to do is some updates here before I get to the annotations. So I'm going to go ahead and do some house cleaning, delete these lines out. Sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines all over the place. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. So the first update that needs to be done comes from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So $1.45, for those of you that watched the videos from yesterday, should sound familiar because that was that area of resistance, but now you would want to see it act as support. And a great example here of kind of theory to reality right here. Yeah, it was support, and that's all theory. You want to see it act as support, but just a classic example of this former level of resistance now acting as support. So going forward, if the price can stay above $1.45, that would certainly be the ideal situation. However, if the price does drop below $1.45, I'm not going to sit here and call it the end of the world or anything like that, because you do still have another area down below, and that is the famous 50-period simple moving average, which it's been a while since this has occurred, but the purple line now is actually starting to slope its way upwards. And as long as the price can stay up above that purple line, as time goes on, then that purple line is only going to continue to increase that much more and that much more. And it's kind of like a trend line that draws itself for you. In fact, I like to call moving averages trend lines for lazy people. If you don't feel like drawing the trend line, that's fine. Just, watch that 50 period. And again, as long as the price stays up above it and builds higher bases, that quote-unquote trend line will continue to increase and get stronger and stronger. So again, yeah, stay above $1.45. That would be great. But from a grand scheme of things perspective, as far as this current movement is concerned, as long as the price stays above that purple line, the bulls are in full control. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, I'm going to go ahead and adjust this level up. So I realize I am making an adjustment, but keep in mind the direction I'm adjusting. I am adjusting up. So whenever you're adjusting, resistance levels in the upwards direction, that's always a good thing to see from a bullish perspective. So the level of resistance where the party stopped today up there at $1.61. So that'll be public enemy number 1 going forward at $1.61. And although the bounce continues, as long as the price keeps on building those higher bases, that's what you want to see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.